Let's take the Kang to start off with, see what the last play is actually looking like. I think it looks like we're slamming the Killmonger. The random Killmonger for the win off lab. That's disgusting. Oh, they have an armor. That's a little bit spooky. That's a little bit of a plot twist. Unless I reveal first, then... Who reveals first? Yeah, they do. Ah! Good job. Well done, Kang. Really? Really? Nimrod is one of my favorite cards in Snap, and I'm still a big believer. This list is been pretty competitive at infinite rank. One issue it has is it does struggle against Shuri because Cosmo is this deck's worst nightmare. So be prepared to lose one cube against Shuri decks. On turn 3, we're playing either Electro or Storm, and depending on which we play, it's going to really change how this deck plays out. Ideally, we play Storm. Usually Storm is slightly better. And then on turn 4, we're looking to play a few different approaches. One approach is going to be Wong, Shuri, Doom, all into the same location. That's going to mean that you have a 20-point Doom and 10 points worth of Doom bots into the 2 other locations. When one of those locations is flooded, you should be winning 2 out of 3 locations. Another approach is Storm on 3, Shuri on 4, Nimrod on 5, and then either Zola or Destroyer on turn 6. You can also go Storm into Wong, Black Panther, Zola, which of course just puts an incredible amount of points down on the board, but it is susceptible to Shang-Chi. That's where Kang can be quite nice, just to check if your opponent does have Shang-Chi. I know many of you don't have Kang. Don't panic. You don't need it. You can play Goose in here. You can play a random Heimdall I had quite a bit of success with. Ebony Maw, Sunspot are also quite nice options, and you could experiment with armor as well, but you just need to be careful with your Zola there, but that can give you some extra value on your Destroyer. If you find Electro, the approach is going to be quite different. Electro, a little bit less flexible. Of course, you've always got Doom on 5, Odin on 6, but an even better line is to play Electro on 3, then Nimrod on 4, Zola on 5, onto the Nimrod, and then Destroyer on 6, because you just end up with a whole bunch of Nimrods, and it can be really quite jazzy. Hope you guys enjoy the deck. Give the video a like and subscribe for more. There's no point holding it until the last turn if they were going to fill up the middle lane. Makes no sense.
Wakanda forever.
Which means we can go for the greediest line possible. It's very unlikely a Silver Surfer player plays Shang-Chi. They have Forged, Nova, Absorbing Man. Like, they just need to play a bunch of 3-drops. Now, there's no... Like, the only way they have Cosmos is if they top deck it, because they filled up our Wong lane on the Kang turn. Just doesn't really make much sense to do that. Unless they have it in the deck, but... There we go. It's a nice win.
Victory.
Shuri, Nimrod, Destroyer would be insane for us. Looks like we're up against a Sandman deck of some sort. No choice but to Storm here because of Pet Mansion.
Wind, aid my hand.
Waves a bit weird.
Opponent snap.
Should have gone Kang mid, just in case they randomly have a Cosmo, but of course they don't. Does kind of feel like our line here is to go Shuri and then hope for the Nimrod. We could also just slam Destroy now though. I actually think I prefer that. Zola. What, you guys think I should just flood the board right now? Sounds pretty bad. Let's just go Destroyer. And then we can go Shuri Doom. Shuri Doom just wins. No, we don't want a Shuri left. We just want a Shuri here. They almost definitely have the same play in mind. But it just means we win the left. Yep. Easy cubes. Nice Doctor Doom. Mine's better though. Kang pretty nice there, but you can see, not game changing. We could have still made this read, it just gave us a bit better information of what play to go for. Nice! We found Electro. Why not? We're gonna snap. We can go Electro, Nimrod, Zola. It's insane, we're gonna have so many Nimrods. We'd still love to find the Shuri. Weird that they don't go for Rickety Bridge Electro, to be honest. Oh, mate, we have so many points with the Zola and the Destroyers. It's unbelievable, really. Jubilee. Magneto would... Oh, my God. I was going to say Magneto would be a big problem for us. That's also not great. It's not the end of the world. Because we were probably close to filling the board with Nimrods anyway. Roping from the opponent. Magneto comes in. That's fine. We end up with 2 Nimrods to the left, which both get destroyed, so we have Nimrods all over the gaff. We must have too many. Nice! Beautiful! Okay, the Kamal Taj is very interesting. We're going to storm the cloning vats here. And we're going to snap. As long as they don't have a Cosmo, we should be good to go. Doesn't look like they do. Hitmonkey is very dangerous here, but like Wong, Panther, Zola is just beyond broken here.
Wind, aid my
So you can also see why Goose is quite a nice card at times. See at the Shuri, wow. I think we always take the Wong. We go Wong Shuri Doom if we find it. It's possible they play Shang-Chi, so we do need to be very careful of going for the Black Panther line. We could interestingly Black Panther the mid. Black Panther mid is actually... Oh! Okay, that's fine. If they hit the Panther, that would have been... If they hit the Shuri and the Panther... I guess it doesn't matter if they hit the Shuri. They hit the Panther, though. So if I go Panther mid and then Zola, we're winning the tiebreaker to the left. We can't get Shang-Chi'd. And we just have 1,000,000 points. So I'm actually going to go Panther here because this is playing round
I am Iron Man.
Shang, which is quite a common inclusion in these ones. I'm not even going to Kang here. I'm confident. If like a Cosmo or an Aero would beat us, but even with an Iron Man, we should be taking the tiebreaker. Blue Marvel, Mr. Fantastic, but these are not common cards. Let's see. Hitmonkey mid and not right as well. Yeah, we definitely win the tiebreaker here. Big stats! So this is just to play around the Shang-Chi. Obviously, we could have had many more points on the Black Panther to the left, but he kind of high rolled and I kind of low rolled. Didn't make it. It actually made it look like it was favoured for him, but it really wasn't. I'm still sorry about that match, as you can tell. We'll storm the middle. We don't have a turn 4 play, so we certainly don't want to snap here.
wind, aid my hand.
Chavez increasing the odds of us drawing our fours. Yeah, this just looks like a concede kind of game. We could go for maybe Panther Zola if we find it off the top. Nimrod Destroyer is also an option if they don't put that many stats mid, but doesn't look very good. I actually put nothing mid, which after the last game you can kind of see why they've gone for that approach. We could go for Panther Odin maybe. Panther Odin's pretty spicy. Risky, but the fact that they haven't committed mid, I think, with the hand we had, I think it's actually a pretty good decision from them. Because a lot of the time I'm just playing like a Wong there. Oh, that Iron Man. It's going to be pretty tough to beat that. I was going to say we could go Destroyer left, but then we'd actually lose mid. We'll take the Kang. So yeah, maybe the snap, with the fact that we had the Kang, was a little bit premature here. If we remembered from the previous game they are an Iron Man gamer, we probably wouldn't have gone for this. They do need to consider a couple things though, because like Zola could still be our line. Yeah, Zola's definitely the most obvious line rather than an Odin. And they've run. Nice.